But this is why I think Fina may likely not win the Big Brother Naija Season 7 Level Up Edition. Hello Big Brother fans, here is the video for you. You know I love making this type of videos. With the finale coming closer, we just have 3 days ahead of the grand finale where the winner clinches the 100 million naira prize. Like wow, that's a real mouth-watering deal. So let's get to this video where I digest and where I tell you who is likely going to win the Big Brother Naija show. So this is a video you would not want to skip. So make sure you watch this video till the end to get the details. Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Ride with Tinu. And if this is your first time on clicking on my video, welcome to Ride with Tinu. My name is Adekunle and I am the host for this channel. This channel, Ride with Tinu, offers commentaries, vlogs, interesting talks, societal issues, just for your viewing pleasure. And as the grand week is coming closer and closer, the pressure is getting worse, the battle is getting fiercer, or let me say it like those people say it on Instagram, the pressure is getting worse and worse. So you watching this video, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? Who are you rooting for? And who do you think is likely going to win the show? Please drop it in the comment section so that I could see your answers. Okay, so you would want to watch this video till the end because I'm going to be talking about who has the higher chances of winning the show. Which housemate is going to win the show? I think I have an idea, and that is why I would want you to watch this video till the end. So there are 6 housemates, let me say 6 genuine housemates that has gone through all the hurdles to make it to the finale show with 2 riders, Rachel and Cheesy. Those ones, I think they will be excluded. If you've been following the show, you will know that those ones are just carrying out an assignment for Biggie, so they have no business with the prize, with the 100 million naira. Like 100 million is at stake in this particular competition, and that is why the battle is getting fiercer even among fans. On social media, almost everywhere there is campaign, decampaigning, and much more. Yes, we have 6 housemates, namely Fina, Daniela, Chichi, Bryann, Bella, and Adekunle. With Fina, of course, why not Fina? She has every reason to be considered a top contender for the 100 million naira prize. Even the housemates admitted it. In their previous diary section, all of them admitted that Fina was a big competition to them. Of course, she survived multiple nominations. Fina has a huge fan base owing to the fact that she trends on social media on a daily, especially on Twitter, Facebook, which are massive social media networks for the fan bases of the Big Brother Naija show. So this is what we think about Fina. Fina has a huge fan base. She's very entertaining, she's very alluring, and all of that. She has brought in her vibe, hypes, and all of that, and that is why she is actually a huge contender for the show. And another thing that would likely make her to win the show is being put up many times, targeted by the other opposing level that time when they were separated into levels. So that also strengthened her fan base and made her very strong because she survived a lot of nominations and evictions. And I also think that probably her shape with Groovy also won her some fans. I think that her ship with Groovy won her some fans, so that might likely play to her winning the game if the loyal fans of Groovy will merge to vote for her. But this is why I think Fina may likely not win the Big Brother Naija Season 7 Level Up Edition. Her ship with Groovy, could it be a blessing or it could be a curse? It could, because one thing about shipping is that shipping can make or mar one's chances of winning the show. So initially when she got together with Groovy, many people started talking and many people felt that she was breaking the girl code and she was being disloyal to her friend who was disqualified, Beauty. So I don't know how this, played out in her losing or gaining more fans. Then her questionable loyalty, because many people are beginning to question her loyalty, saying that, oh, Fina is always, telling on her friends. She has never stood by she usually joins other housemates to bash her friend at any given opportunity. And with the clashes she's had, like the famous one she had with Amaka over Groovy, and now the band that was going on with Chi few days ago, and all of those other things. What do this loyalty have to do with her winning or losing the show? This is it. Other housemates in level 2, the evicted housemates, they would have fans, and so if the evicted housemate can push their fans to vote for a fellow housemate, of course it will add to the person's likelihood of winning the show. So that could stand in the way of Fina winning the game. So alliances can be another reason. Like I said, if other evicted housemates team up to pot to another person that is still on the show, because that usually happens in the Bbbnaija show, when in the final level the votes are usually like triple the normal stance, because many people that their faves have been evicted will pot to another housemate. So if we have that more people are potting to other housemates, then that may likely decrease her chance of winning the show. And then there is this thing called anti-female agenda. Yes, I'm seeing it on Twitter, because many people have been tweeting that they would very much appreciate a female to win this year's Bbbnaija season 7 level up edition. But some other people are saying, no, cut it, we don't necessarily need a female person, so I want this person, I want this male person to win it. So these I think are the things that might likely stand in the way of Fina getting the 100 million naira. Bella is another huge contender. Bella is another huge contender. She has been trending on social media just like Fina, like back-to-back trends on Twitter. So one thing that really earned Bella massive fans, I think, is the beginning of the show, the way her aura and everything, the dress, the fashion sense, her strong personality, because many people said, wow, this girl, she's very strong, she knows what she wants, she's also an alpha female in her own right. So Bella was able to win a whole lot of people, and she's from a very influential family too. Alliance with Shegs, because I found out that once Bella got into the show, it didn't take long for her to find a love interest in Shegs, and together these two, they trend on social media on a daily, whether for positive or negative reasons, and they have a lot of fans. In fact, they even have a fan base, Sheila. And Sheila, they've been doing the most to Shegs as he has been evicted. They've been pampering him. So that stands as, making Bella a huge contender for this 100 million naira. She has also survived multiple evictions, just like Fina. At least she's been put up quite a number of times, and she has been saved even with stronger contenders. Some of level 1 evicted housemates, some of them, they're rooting for her. That is, their fans are going to vote for her, which makes her very close to clinching the 100 million naira prize. And here are things that I think here are reasons I think Bella may not actually win the level up season. I think the first one will be the anti-female agenda that we talked about in the case of Fina. Yes, some people are just saying, oh no, we don't want another female, we don't want another female winner, just because you guys are saying you want a female winner. And then 2, her entanglement with Shegs. Yes, just like I said, shipping could be a blessing or a curse to a particular person. Just depends on how they play it. This year's season is very different, because shipping used to be very strategic to someone's game. But you know what I found out? There is no ship that made it to the finale. This is very strange. We've had seasons that people, ships made it to the finale. We have Emmanuel and Liquor Rose, Neo and V, and all of that. But now, no ship, no ship. Just towards the tail end, they missed it out. So could it be that the strategies went wrong? So the alliance with Shegs, because many people termed it like an abusive relationship, you know what they said about a whole lot of her getting entangled with Shegs. So that may mar her chances of winning the 100 million naira. And then maybe some other alliances from other fan base, because like I said, this is a battle between the fan bases. So if there are alliances, then that may likely decrease Bella's chances of winning the 100 million naira prize. Talk about Bryann. Bryann, to me, among the 6 is the strongest male. In my own opinion, he is the strongest male because I see that he's been able to amass a lot of fans even at the beginning of the show. He has been put up severally, like, you know, multiple times just together as Fina when they were separated in levels, and he was still able to survive even during the merge. You know, Bryann, he's very young and fresh, and he has this energy that many people are actually, you know, attracted to. He's very talented. He sings very well, so that attracted a huge fan base, and I think he's just a simple person, so many people love the personality. And of late, you know, Beauty's fans have been supporting him, which I would understand because he has been speaking highly about Beauty ever since her disqualification. That may add to his chances of clinching the 100 million naira prize. So this is the reason why I think Bryann may not actually win the money like we think. One, is he really that strong? Yes, you know, we've seen him survive multiple evictions, but into consideration, like, is he strong? From you know, the last week's poll, we saw how even Hermes with 15 point something % got evicted, and that leaves us with the bottom 3. When we do the calculation, well, I'm not so good at maths. You have 43 point something % when you calculate everything together, and you know, out of 100%. So you can imagine what the other 3 top people, that is Bella, Adekunle, and Bryann, their results, it probably should be very close, because if you have Hermes with 15 point something, then others would not be anything lesser for them to have made it to the finale. So really, is he so strong like that, you know, as we all think? You know, because it's really getting really tough. And then the second reason I think might be that, you know, he plays it really safe. Why am I saying that? Why I feel he plays it really safe was that, you know, Bryann was someone that, you know, he didn't really want to get so much involved in trouble, and I think he was just too cool. Probably he just played his game safe, and he didn't want to leave his comfort zone. And 3, I don't know if his refusal to ship was actually a good thing, because probably if he had been in a ship, if he had been in a relationship, probably he would have, you know, had merged fan bases from the other housemates camp. So I don't know how that is going to play out in his game. Now let's talk about Adekunle. Adekunle, for some reason, everybody is shocked, like everyone is surprised, because we didn't really see Adekunle this strong. Adekunle does not trend on a daily like these other top contenders that I mentioned. You know, his fan base, I think the Islanders, yeah, they are not so much on making so much noise on rallying and campaigning and all of that. But you know, it was so shocking to see that he surpassed Hermes. Yeah. And then we begin to ask ourselves that, really, wow, you know, Adekunle's intellect got him some fans, and then towards, you know, the middle of the show, the teaming up, the bantering, the arguments against Sheila, the intimidation people claimed and everything, and you know, all those kind of things. So it made people to resonate with him, and then they were like, oh wow, Adekunle is someone who should not be bullied by Sheila, he should not be this and all of that. So he gained some fans. And then I think alliances too might work in Adekunle's case, because other evicted housemates, probably from level 1, may have ported to Adekunle's camp. Maybe that was why it played out the way it did last Sunday. But hey, one thing I love about this year's show is the unpredictability nature. It's been so interesting because, you know, anytime there is been a result of the eviction, the top person is not revealed, and I'm sure they are keeping it to the final day where everybody will be shocked, including I myself that is making this video. But you know, that's what I love about this video. Then talking about Chi and Daniela, why I chose to speak about them a bit is because, of course, they got through to the final without voting. But that does not mean anything because I talked about Fina. But Fina is an exception because we know she has a very huge fan base from what we have seen. Chi and Daniela, especially Chi has not survived multiple evictions, nominations and all of that. She's not been put up so many times, so we all know that probably Chi would be the first to leave among the top 6, and maybe followed by Daniela, before we have all those people that I mentioned. To me, it's going to be a very fierce battle, and I am guessing it's between Bella and Fina. So we're just time will tell. Time will tell. And please, nobody should come for me in this video. I think you should go and vote instead of coming for me, because I just express my opinions, and may the best man or the best woman win. So I'll see you in another video. I can't wait for the live eviction shows. Keep your fingers crossed, and please, you should go and vote, okay? All right, I'll see you next time in another video. Bye.